Hello everyone, Bird here, doing a video response to Tennessee Bull. We wanted everyone to show our old stomping grounds. My hometown is Adams, Tennessee, home of the Bell Witch. And there she is right there, ladies and gentlemen. Yes sir, yes sir, we are. We're here in Adams, Tennessee. Highway 41. Kentucky's that way, about 12, 13 miles. Guthrie, Kentucky. And Adams, Cedar Hill, and Springfield, Tennessee is that way. Any words? I'm gonna take you into town and show you a little bit more about the Bell Witch. I'm gonna pause it and be back with you in just a moment. First, I want to let you know we're chooching our OMS cherry wood poker. And in it, Old Dark Fired by H&H. A gift by Eddie Gray of the Pipe Nook. Thank you, Eddie Gray. We're gonna pause it and go down to Adams, Tennessee. Show you a little more. All right, everybody, Old Bird's back. So that right there is Adams Station, barbecue place, but it used to be Corky Atkins' gas station when I was a kid. You can go in there and get your soda pop, and get some things like crackers and peanuts to eat. And across the street from it was another gas station, and I forget that feller's name. But anyway, we got the Adams. Let me unbuckle. We got the post office over here. If I can keep it from shaking. That's where, if you get any backy from me, that's where it comes from, that little building right yonder. And then we got us a Dollar General store up that way. Dollar General store. We got the canoe rental, Red River Canoe Rental. The Dollar General. And then behind me, we got the famous Adams Fire Department. Yes, and we do. We got the Adams Fire Department. We got the dollar stove. We got a little bit of everything here. But anyway, I'm gonna pause it and we're gonna go a little further in. Now down that street right there would be the main part of town back in the old days, and I'm gonna take you down through there right quick. And I know this is probably gonna be a little bumpy, and I'm not good at this, but I'm gonna try to film going out by the dollar store and the post office. Howdy. And I'm gonna take everybody down through here. Try to. This is a train track right here. You can see. Big part of the town back in the day. This used to be a funeral home. Way back yonder. This right here did. And back in the day, that was a funeral home. This was a store, and people lived above the store back then. Now right here used to be a barber shop and a doctor's office and some other little old wooden buildings from way back yonder. And I'm gonna take you to a little historical site over by the old Bell School We're home of the Bell Witch, and the Bells helped build the school, I guess, back in the day. But there used to be a lot of little wooden buildings here that was businesses, and the historical committee moved them to another site here in Adams and have kept them up really nice. And I'm gonna take you to that site here in a minute and show you the old barber shop where I used to get my hair cut. Mr. Mitchell Stroud used to cut my hair when I had some. These old stores, this was a booming town, Adams was. Adams and Cedar Hill were a boom town in the day. But you can see that's been a great long, many years ago. There was little businesses all along here. And they are definitely not around anymore. This used to be a business, and I don't know exactly what it was. I heard it was a co-op type of a thing. Now it's Adams Gas. But any words? This is just the back side of Main Street. On the other side of them tracks there is the Main Street where I was at with the fire department and whatnot and what have you and so forth and so on was. And this here is the train track. We just crossed right up there. Yes, we did. Now we're heading down Chera to used to be Frog Carolyn's. Mr. Frog Carolyn owned this store for as long as I could remember as a kid growing up. And then it sold out to some folks, Stewart's, and now it's Stewart's Market. And you can go in there and you can get you, right up yonder is where we were at a while ago at the station. This is Stewart's Market right here. Yes, it is. I used to cut tobacco, and I'd come up here and eat my dinner. And I've housed tobacco in a little old barn back there, and there's a little burley barn. I'm gonna take you back there and show you. Mr. Claude Beller owned it. And he was a very, very nice guy, older man. But all that right there used to be a chicken coop. And he turned it into a burley barn a great many years later. And as a boy of 17, 18 year old, I housed burley tobacco in that barn right there. We'd fill it right up. Yes, we would. And he lived right here. He lived in this yeller house right there. And his wife would cook us a big dinner, and we would eat it. And if she didn't cook, we could go in the store right there and get us a bite to eat. Yes, we could. I'm holding up traffic, so I'm gonna move on down the road. But as you can see up that way is where we were at a while ago. And Mr. Frog Carolyn's daughter got killed right here. He lived right there. And his daughter was hit by a cement truck pulling out of that store going to school one morning. She stopped in there to see her daddy. They lived across the street before she went to school. And when she left out of the store, a truck hit her, a cement truck. And the poor girl was killed. But any words, this is the old Bell School right here where we're turning in. And on the end of it is Moss's Restaurant. Nice place to eat, real country. The city hall's up there. The city hall's up there. And you can see right here, this sign right here says, Springfield 11 miles, Guthrie 6 miles. I can be in Kentucky in no time, Guthrie, Kentucky. This says Bell School Community Complex, the Adams Museum, City Hall, Adams Salon, Moss's Restaurant, Country Charm, Saved by Grace Photography, just all kinds of things is in there. Think Pink Party Room, Adams Academy of the Arts, just all kinds of good stuff there. But what's really cool is I'm gonna stop right here and show y'all what we're famous for here in Adams. The most. Looks like I've got company. But you know what? I just live right beside this place. And anyone who doesn't like me being here can kiss it. Fort Redmond. The Edgefield and Kentucky Railroad was vitally important for transporting soldiers and supplies. Confederate forces constructed Fort Redmond to protect and defend the railroad bridge a mile northwest of here. That's near Elk Fork Creek, and I fished there many a time in my life. But any words, I'm not going to go through all that, but federal troops pressed 7 men to help build a bridge, and that's the bridge. The Red River provided water, fish, and transportation for travelers and settlers. The Edgefield and Kentucky Railroad Company constructed the first bridge across Red River in February 1859 for $82,345. But any words, here's what I wanted to show everybody, is this right here. We're home of the Bell Witch, and the name of this video is going to be The Legend of the Bell Witch. Bell Witch. To the north was a farm of John Bell, an early settler. Prominent settler from North Carolina. According to legend, his family was harried during the early 19th century by the famous Bell Witch. She kept the household in turmoil, assaulted Bell, and drove off Betsy Bell's suitor. Even Andrew Jackson, who came to investigate, revisited to Nashville after his coach wheels stopped mysteriously. Many visitors to the house saw the furniture crash about them and heard her shriek, sing, and curse. Now, I've known about the Bell Witch all my born days, and never saw her. I never saw her, never have. Never saw her, never have. And but it's fun to think about such. Dedicated to the honor and sacrifice of our men and women who served our country. Private Oscar Porter, WW1, USN1, Lester Whitehead, WW2, Tech Forward, George R. Walling, PFC Mac D. Cavender, Korea, Russell B. Corbin Jr., Vietnam, Clifton Russ, WW2, Master Sergeant Kevin Moorhead, Iraq, erected by the citizens of Adams, Tennessee. We're mighty proud of our little town. It's not merch, but it's ours. And I'm gonna drive you right on around here. I'm gonna pause it. Right around through there is where I'm going, and I'm gonna show you where our Historical Society moved the old barber shop and whatnot and what have you. I'll be right. It's right up here by the Bell School here. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna get right here. These are all old businesses, and it's also got the Bell Witch. And since that's my theme, the Bell Witch, I'm gonna go down here and show you her cabin first, just in case I run out of time or whatnot, but right down here, that's old Stroud's barbershop right there. I'm gonna go ahead and peep in it. Had my hair cut right there in that chair. I don't know if you can see it or not, but right inside there, it's identical to what it looked like when I was a kid. This was Dr. William Willett. This was what was some of his stuff in his doctor's office at the time. And this over here, this was Dr. James's office. And I don't know if you can see in there, but it's all original like it was, moved over here. But this is the old Bell cabin. Moved down here, piece by piece, rock by rock, and put back together for Adams to show some of its heritage and whatnot. And we always get visitors and whatnot around here. Folks always coming around. This tells a lot about different things. The Bell Log House, Adams, Tennessee. We also have the Thresherman show here. And these are all steam engines that they get going. Our pavilion, our ball field, just a nice little area here. But this is the old Bell Witch, the Bell. She tormented this house, they say. And the Bell family, John Bell, Betsy Bell. Look it up, we're pretty famous about it. And I love the way they put the old town back together. That's the way it looked when I was a kid, but it was down in the old part. It was down in the old part. Yes, it was. I'd get my hair cut. Mr. Stroud would cut my hair. Yes, he would. He'd say, "How you want it there, Weeze?" He'd call me Weeze. He'd, "How you want it, Weeze? High and tight?" And I'd say, "Yes, sir." Anyway, this is old Berg. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna keep it a little short. Y'all come back and see old Berg. This is the legend of the Bell Witch and my old stomping grounds. Y'all keep on chooching, okay? I wanted to show y'all some of the old. I'll bring you back down here one day when I got more time and show you some of the stuff we're famous for, the Thresherman show and everything, those steam engines and whatnot. But anyway, I live just across over there behind that ball field in a little neighborhood. And y'all come back and see old Berg anytime. I'm always here in Adams, Tennessee, home of the Bell Witch. Y'all come see me anytime and keep on chooching. I'm gonna show y'all one more thing. I'm leaving out of the Bell School and I'm just going right down here to the next road. Next road down here, because I feel like you need to know this right here. Go ahead. Well, everybody and his sister and brother is gonna come through here where I can't film this, but anyway, that's the Bell Witch Cave and the Bell Witch thing. But anyway, I didn't get to, somebody just had to get behind of me. But anyway, that's where we were at over there. And I'm gonna cut it off. Y'all keep on chooching.